Good morning, guys. Yes, you are going to watch me drive to Dunkin' Donuts this morning because I look a hot mess right now. It is 5:40 in the morning, and I have not one grain of coffee in the house. Not one. And I don't know who I thought I was, thinking I wasn't going to need coffee this morning. But I am on my way to Dunkin' Donuts to get me an extra large hot with extra cream. This week I'm gonna do a lot less sugar. I don't want to, like, I'm trying to really get fit. I need to get fitter than I've been. And so like I told you guys, I have this race coming up in September. I haven't even talked to the people that I'm supposed to be going with. I don't even know what the plan is, but I paid for it already. It was like $400 we had to pay, but I paid that long before I was on the Dave Ramsey journey. I paid it I think I ended up making my payment in January, actually. And so yeah, I can't turn it around for you guys to look at me because I look a hot mess this morning. I literally rolled out of bed, put on some boots because they were the closest thing to me, and then I'm getting ready to get my Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah. Today is Monday. I have band camp today, and that's from 9 a.m. until noon. And then after that, one of my friends is watching my other friend's kids from noon until 3. So I might stop by there on my way home from band camp today. Just drop in and say hello. Yeah, my friend, she and her husband, their youngest, I think is like 16, going on 17 or something like that. No, I think he's 15. Maybe he's 15. But she is like, they're in a season of life where, like a lot of our friends have little kids, still have littles. And so she said that she is going to start like helping them out, like when they need help, like watching kids and things, because they have like multiple kids. Like my one friend, she's about to have her 5th, right? She's about to have her 5th. And so she's just like, she wants to give back and just start helping them with their kids now. And so I was like, that is a great idea. I've watched them. She actually asked me to watch them, but I wasn't going to be able, like, because I don't get out of band camp until noon. And it's not like they could push it back because her husband is working, and that's why they need somebody at the house. And so I wasn't going to be able to be there on time, but I did say I'll stop by. So I'll do that today. So today should be pretty chill. Well, after work it should be chill. I only say that because I'm only working 3 hours today. But I'm not sure what we're doing either, because football camp is out on the football field for sure. And they're out there until 10. Yeah, they're out there until 10. So maybe we will go on the football field, but I suspect that the morning will be all music. They'll probably pass out music for the upcoming football season, and they'll probably break off into sectionals. And I'm just speculating because I haven't gotten like an itinerary for this week. I'm not sure that there is one, but I'll try to get a little bit of footage if I can. I can't show you the kids, but I can, like, unless it's like from a distance where you can't really see their faces. So I might try to do that. We have a pretty decent sized band. So yeah, that's. Hey guys, it is the next day. I didn't come back on Monday. I did not come back on Monday, but today is Tuesday. I'm getting ready to go to the high school again. We have band camp today, and it's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to be raining at the same time band camp starts. And so if it rains to the point like where we can't go outside, then we're just going to do music for an hour and a half, and then he's going to release them to go home. So because the school building is like being worked on, so it's not like he could send like sections off to practice on themselves. And also that doesn't like help us include like the marching element. So we will probably, it looks like we'll probably be released at 10:30-ish if there's no, like if we can't go outside. So like football, they will practice outside until like there's lightning or something. Like if there's lightning within 10 miles, they won't. But yeah, if the rain stops at any point, we'll go outside. But guys, I feel a type of way. And I think part of it is like paying off debt and stuff. It's like it's a lot of waiting, right? It's not like something's happening every day. So like last week when I had like, I was getting paychecks every day, you know, for 5 days or whatever, I was able to like, you know, pay down things every day so I could see something moving. But now we're just waiting. Now we're just in like a holding pattern, right? Which is fine because I know that there's like a spring activities check coming. I know there's like summer school check coming. So I know some things will be happening. I know I'm getting my taxes done. So those are like moving parts, but I'm trying to like, I tend to be the type of person that like if something's not happening every day, then I need to make something happen, right? Whatever that was, like whether it was spending or contacting an ex, like something, like something to like spark the day, right? So I'm trying to just rest in the process and not try to like, you know, try to make something happen every day. Like I don't know what that is, like that instant gratification type of thing, you know, because it's not healthy, you know. And so anyway, and also I've been thinking a lot about like once I pay off debt, like the plan is by summer of 2025 to be out of debt, and I feel like I want to celebrate that. Like I want to celebrate being out of debt because if y'all know me, like I never thought I would be in that position to where like I have no debt. Like I always thought that would come by way of like getting married and like combining finances, and then of course like in my head I'm always thinking, oh, I'm marrying somebody that's going to have like a higher income. I know the comments will come about that. Why do you think you deserve somebody with a higher income? But I think that's just how I always looked at life, you know, not that I'm marrying for money, but marrying to like do things together. And like one of those things would be like pay off debt. But like now I'm not in my 20s, right? I'm not in my 20s or 30s, honey, and soon to be out of my 40s. So it's like I feel like I have to have like a more, you know, what if I don't get married? You know, like, so in that vein of thinking, it's like, so when I finish paying off debt, it's like, I mean, it's not in the Dave Ramsey plan to celebrate. It is not. I might be going rogue on that. But I feel like I want to celebrate that. But then also, I feel like I've lived in lack for so long that I don't even know what I like to do. And I don't even know if that comes from like not having a lot of experiences because I never had the money to do things. But it's like, and then too, it's like, what am I retiring early for? You know, because in my head, I would be married like by that age, hopefully by 55 or whatever. And it's like, but I don't need to, like, what am I going to be doing retired early by myself? And that's probably not the best mindset to have, but that's what I've been thinking about. And so it's like, because in my head, it's like retiring early, I could really like help him with whatever his career is or what, you know, whatever. And I would be out of debt, so that wouldn't be anybody else's problem and things like that. So I don't know. I feel like I'm living in a lot of hope of what I want the future to look like instead of like in actuality, like what if I never get married, or what if, you know, I don't know. I don't know, but getting out of debt is certainly a step. Like, I know that's moving in the right direction. And then after getting out of debt, the next step is to save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Um, so I know everything is step by step. I don't know like what the future is going to hold or anything like that. But I feel like, like how everybody is like, well, what's your why, for doing what you're doing? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think my why subconsciously was like, so I can raise a family. But that's so arbitrary. Like, I'm not trying to have no babies. Not at this age. Now, if I marry somebody and they have kids, that's all fine and good. Or if I decide to foster again, or that is what's really, that's really been like I think if I'm still single at 55 or whatever, I might foster again, or like maybe try to look towards like opening a group home or something like that. I don't know. I think, yeah, I think I'm unsettled on like, what am I doing all this for? Like, to what end, I don't know, but that's how my week is starting. Like, the things I like to do, like that I know I like to do, aren't very extravagant. Like one of the things on my what is it? It's a bucket list. Like I was listening to Ramit Sethi, and he has this. I signed up for one of his newsletters, and so he was talking about what is on your rich life bucket list. Like, if you like, what do you want to do? Like, when you become rich, what is something that you want to do? And one of the things on mine is like get a courtside seats to a Chicago Bulls basketball game. Like, I mean, it's extravagant in price, but not extravagant as far as like traveling to all these different places. I don't know that I really care that much about that. Like, if I'm traveling to do something, or, like an experience, but like traveling to just lay around, I've never been that type of person. Like, rest maybe the first day, but I don't know. So that's where I've been. That's where my mind's been recently. Just about like, when I do get out of debt, yeah, I go right into saving, 3 to 6 months of expenses, but I do want to celebrate that. And I'm like thinking, like, what do I even want to do? Besides, like, go out to eat to a nice restaurant, or treat my friends to a nice restaurant, like to celebrate, maybe something like that. Because I like food, and I like, my friends, and I don't know, maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm about to go, and they don't be starting on time. I'll just be sitting around in there. They do not be starting on time then, because then they got to get there, and then they got to get their instruments out and warm up and do all. I'm just like, so I'll be sitting there a lot. Not that I should be late, but anyhow, because it was so hot yesterday, I know we had a kid that passed out yesterday. Because it was so hot, but our athletic trainer was there, so the athletic trainer, and he was able to, revive, not revive, like he didn't die or nothing. He was able to get back and practice again. Now, the teachers will never tell a student, like, after something like that they have to, like, he's like, sit out as much as you need to sit out, he really emphasized that yesterday. He was like, don't keep going if you feel like something's wrong, like, don't keep going. But I really like how they have it set up. There's always a group of parents there, and they set up a tent, and they always have water and Gatorade, and they are really, like, the moms are really, like, making sure, like, taking care of the kids and stuff like that. And he's like, make sure you eat. But I'm also out there in the sun, so I definitely need to make sure I eat too. And so I'm just going to take a muffin with me, like a muffin and some grapes, and then I have my water bottle. And so I'm going to snack on. These are moldy. Oh, man. I should have put them in the fridge. Oh, well. I won't be eating these. That's unfortunate, because these muffins are delicious. Alright. So I'll just have grapes. And hopefully we get to stay inside today. Because I don't have time to like cook something. So yeah. But anyway, I'm off to band camp. And I will check in with y'all, I don't know, later today maybe. So we definitely had an early day today. So it's like 10:39. Like he and right on time. I love it. So, but I wanted to pop back in and clarify something. I said that I said that I presume that I would marry somebody who has a higher income than I have, and I only make $37,000. So it's not like far-fetched that I could marry somebody who has like a higher income than me, right? That's not far-fetched. But I also said that because I tend to gravitate towards careers or jobs that are like service jobs, like service like related positions. Like I worked in several group homes and I really enjoyed it. The pay is not great, but I like that type of work. And then I became a paraprofessional. The pay is trash, but I really enjoy working with students in that capacity. And then I work as a sign language interpreter because I thought, like, how could I like serve people just generally speaking in an educational environment. And I thought about a few different things. I thought about becoming a teacher. I thought about becoming a social worker. But I picked being a sign language interpreter because I wanted to have a niche skill that like it's not something everybody can do. And so I felt like I could take that anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And then so with my 4.0 score that I got on my EIPA to be able to work in a school, I can work in a school in any state in Illinois. So if I moved or anything like that, I could always work. With my state license, most states honor it, even though every state isn't a licensure state. I would be able to like leverage that and use that to my advantage and things like that. But I just wanted to clarify that because I don't want the tone to be that I need to marry somebody that got six figures, because that's not the tone. So in reference to my salary, it's not far-fetched for me to think that I could marry somebody who made $40,000 or, you know, $45,000, which is still a higher income than me, you know. So I just wanted to put that out there. So now I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna work on like I gotta get my vlog set up so that it can be live tomorrow night at 5. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing this afternoon. Same old y'all. Laundry. I say laundry every day. That don't mean I'm doing it every day. I mean, it's still sitting there waiting to be folded. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday and I am on my way to my final day of band camp for the week. We'll be done at noon today. He said he don't care what's happening outside. And we're gonna be done. We're gonna stay until noon. So I'm sure we'll be able to go outside. It seems I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. It's cloudy, but the only issue they would have is if the turf is wet, because our football field is turf, so it could be slippery, I believe. And so I think that would be the only issue. But y'all, I was running so late this morning, and let me tell you why. So you guys know last week I paid 3 car payments, right? I made 3 car payments. June 14th, June 12th, June 14th, and June 18th, right? To cover June, July, and August payments, right? Because I've been super meticulous about my budget. And so I'm like, I'm gonna, mark everything off or whatever. And so after I made that last payment, I noticed like a few days later, it still said I had a payment due August 13th. And so I was like, sometimes, things can be, it can take the systems, a couple days to like kind of catch up or whatever. And so anyway, I decided to log on to it this morning just to make sure, because remember I told you I had like this $600 extra. Really, I think it's just $542, and I think it was because I added that $120 in, but still it's a surplus that it's unexpected. But anyhow, it still said I had a payment due August 13th. And so this morning I called them, right? So like while I'm trying to get ready and everything, like I'm calling them, like, and so when I first get somebody on the phone, and I called right when they open, so I got somebody like right away. I got somebody right away at 8 a.m. And I said, actually it was 7 p.m. 7 a.m. It was 7 a.m. It was 7 a.m. my time, 8 a.m. their time. And so anyway, I call, and the first customer service rep I get is this woman who, and her background was just astronomically noisy, and I could barely hear her, and she had an accent. Accent's not terrible, except it's getting lost in the background, right? It's getting lost in your background. I don't know what you're saying. And so I told her, I was like, hey, I made these 3 payments. And I was like, my account should reflect that my next payment is due September 13th instead of August 13th. And she's like, let me see. She's like, hold on 1 to 2 minutes. Let me see. And so she puts me on hold. And then when she comes back, she said, well, that payment that you made on June 18th, we allocated it to the principal payment. And I was like, well, I don't want that. That's not what I want, because, I don't get paid again until the end of August, so I don't have, technically I could use, money from my summer school, money and pay August. But I'm like, why is my budget wrong? Like, I think that was my bigger thing. I'm like, I've been so meticulous about it that I shouldn't be wrong on this end. I feel like I'm in my budget every day, comparing it to my account every day. And I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't be wrong. So if I made 3 payments, my next payment should be due September 13th. But she said, no, we allocated it towards the principal. And so I was like, well, I would not like that. I would like that payment to be allocated towards my August 13th payment, because I'm not planning to pay again until September 13th. And she put me on hold again. And then she came back and was like, well, okay, call us back in 10 to 15 days, and then we'll reallocate that payment and take it from your account. No, ma'am. I said, it was taken from my account already. And she was like, no, it wasn't. I said, yes, it was. I was like, there are 3 payments that show as completed on your end, and it also shows that 3 payments have been taken from my account. And she was like, well, that's our policy. That's how we do it. That's our procedure or whatever. Like, no idea. And I was like, and then I finally said, I was like, because I'm like, maybe I'm mishearing you. Like, and I was like, your background is so loud. I was like, I don't feel like I can hear you very well. And I was like, did you say you were going to take a payment from my personal account in 10 to 15 days to allocate it towards the August 13th payment? And she was like, yes. And I was like, no. I was like, that's been taken already. I said, it's already been taken. And so she put me on hold, and then she like never came back. Now, side note, it is very rare when I get a customer service rep who is a female that they are very helpful. That is very rare. Like, it's so rare. It's such a memorable experience when it happens. And I feel like they're just real cut and dry, or they get an attitude, and I'm like, listen, like, because I feel like they're just reading the scripts, right? They're not really trying. I don't know why that is, but also it's very rare that I get a male. I can't remember a time where I've had a male customer service rep who wasn't helpful. Because I think, and this could be a stereotype, but I tend to think that men like to know that they know everything. And not in a bad way, but they want to show you that they know how to do, like that they know. Like, that's what I feel like. So I feel like they don't have as much of a problem answering questions and being the fixer and like fixing the things, But I feel like women just want to get you off the phone. They have a quota, they got blah, blah, blah. Like, what was the point of telling me to call back in 10 to 15 days? And so she put me on hold for a really long time. So I was like, fine, I got time today. So I just stayed on hold, and then she came back on. I was taking a shower and everything. I was doing everything I needed to do to get ready. So I heard her come back on because her background was so astronomically noisy. I don't know what was going on. I mean, it sounded like she was taking calls like in a, I don't know. I can't even say it was, I don't know. Because it didn't sound like a call center where you could hear other people professionally speaking in the background or anything like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? It just sounded like a lot of hoopla was happening in the background. And I was like, this is nuts. And so she came back on, and then I think she thought I had hung up, but I hadn't. And she definitely didn't want to talk to me no more. So she just hung up. So I was like, that's fine. And so I called somebody else. I got a male on the phone. Quiet background. I mean, there you could hear a couple people talking, but it was nothing like the previous lady. And so I told him the dilemma. I just started from the beginning again. I said I made 3 payments, the 12th, the 14th, and the 18th. And I said I made 3 payments to cover June, July, and August, and but it still shows that I have a payment due on August 13th. So he was like, hold on one second, but he didn't put me on hold. He was like, let me check here, because you can kind of hear him kind of talking to himself, like, or whatever. And he was like, okay. He was like, I see that the June 18th payment was applied to the principal balance, which is the same thing the other lady said. And I was like, well, I don't want it applied to the principal balance. I would like it to cover that August 13th payment. I was like, because I don't get paid again until the end of August, so I don't plan on making another payment until September 13th. And he was like, okay, hold on just a second. Okay, ma'am, give me a couple minutes, I'll do it. He didn't put me on hold. He just sat there with me. You can hear him kind of talking to himself, okay, whatever. Came in, he said, okay, we've reallocated that payment to cover your August 13th payment. Just give it a couple days to show up in the system. Like, are you kidding me? Like, why would you be a customer service representative if you don't want to help? But as a customer service representative for a customer, the main thing is like complaints or something is wrong, or so you have to fix something. That people aren't calling to just chit chat, people are calling because they want answers. And so I don't understand, like, even if she didn't know, transfer me to somewhere else. But I don't know if it was a different country. I don't know. But because both of their backgrounds sounded different, it leads me to believe that these it's like outsourced, or maybe somebody working from home or whatever. And so but it still seems like you should be able to transfer me to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems that way. But she didn't. She just put me on hold indefinitely. And I'm like, I mean, that's bold for somebody whose companies say that they monitor their calls for customer control, like, or customer quality or whatever. Like, it was just so ridiculous. And so finally, I'm glad that he fixed it. And so it should show up in a couple days that my next payment is September 13th. And you might be thinking, well, why wouldn't you just leave it applied to your principal? Because my budget is not set up for another payment. And yes, I will, like, y'all, my spring activities check still ain't come. Hopefully it'll come today. I'm so tired of anticipating that check. But I could pull from that or my summer school, hold on. Yeah, so I could pull from my summer school or whatever. But I think the thing is, the biggest thing to me is like, why is my budget off? Like, why am I showing that I covered August, but in their system, August isn't covered, you know? And I think that's really the biggest thing I wanted to find out. So when they said that it was applied to the principal, okay, I get that, because it looks like I'm trying to pay ahead. It looks like I'm trying to, you know, do an early payoff or something like that. I get that, but that's not going to work this month. You know, I will get to the point to where I am making those extra payments. So I had gone down to, like, for my car payment, 10,000 something. So it'll probably go back up, since it wasn't like all of that wasn't applied to the principal. Like, because I think, and I don't know how they do it, but it seems like some checks, it looks like $11 is finance charges. Another payment, it says $23 is finance charges. So I don't know how they calculate the finance charges. I didn't look deep enough to, like, recognize a pattern or anything like that. So, but yeah, that was my morning. And I feel like, I'm feeling challenged this week. Let me just say. I'm feeling challenged this week. And y'all, yesterday, I went shopping. But I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. I did have to go to the store because I had some toiletry items that I needed. And I needed to purchase them out of my, what do you call it? My personal maintenance cash. And so I did. So I did that. So I needed a deodorant. I needed personal hygiene products. And what else did I get? Oh, and I needed like a makeup, like a primer for my face. And there were still 2 things I didn't get. I needed a Vaseline lip balm, because those are my favorite ever. Like, whenever I need to just get 3 or 4 of them and, like, keep them in different places. Keep one in my car, one in my purse, one in my backpack. You know, those are my absolute favorite. It's the Vaseline lip balm. And I always get like the red one. It's like a strawberry. It's like a tinted. It's supposed to be tinted. I don't know that it really shows up tinted, but that, or I get a shea butter one or something like that. But I still didn't get that, and I needed some hair gel that I didn't get. And so I was just, I don't know, feeling away yesterday. And so I bought a top to wear to church on Sunday, and it was on clearance, but it was still $18. And then I bought a dress. It was on clearance. It was originally $49.99, and it had gone down to $24.99, but I don't like how it fit on me. So I'm not taking it back because I'm trying to follow my budget. I'm taking it back because I don't like how it looked on me. But I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back. And it's a clearance item, so I don't know if they'll give me my money back or put it like on a gift card, which would be fine. And that $24.99, it'll just have to come out of my next personal maintenance fund. So I didn't swipe. I didn't go crazy. I didn't swipe. I didn't think in my head, oh, I got $500 surplus, let me go spending. I did not do that. I definitely did want a top for Sunday. And so yeah, it was just like a top that I could wear to church, and also I can wear it to work. I like to get versatile things like that. The dress, I wouldn't have been able to wear it to work because it had a pattern on it. And yes, for band, I am wearing something that has but these are like a pass, right? Because it's school related, you know, and so don't nobody care, child. Don't nobody care. But anyhow, I'm gonna just keep driving. I'm gonna listen to Ramit while I drive, and I'm gonna have a better day. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It's like close to the end of the week. Whew. I feel like it went fast and slow at the same time. But it is Thursday and the last week of our summer school. And then tomorrow's Friday. I don't remember what we're doing on Friday. I feel like we always do something special. It's either like a hot dog lunch or a pizza lunch or something. I'm not sure. But you guys are going to be so disappointed and I think surprised at the same time. So I went shopping. I did. I went shopping, so I took that dress back yesterday. They gave me my money back. They didn't mind that it was clearance. As long as I had the receipt, they would take it back. Let me tell you guys what I bought. I bought 2 pairs of shoes, both of them. I don't know if they were on clearance or I think they were on sale. One was like $16.99 and one was $19.99. I think they were originally like $39.99 or something like that. Here's one pair. So it's like 2 pair of gym shoes, a black and a white pair and an all white pair, and they kind of look like the Nike Air Force ones, but they're not Nike. But they're super comfortable, they cute, and I like it. And then, and this is like, and y'all, I say I do this every year, but the difference between this year and last year was that last year I blew money without counting the cost. Like I didn't have a budget. I just bought whatever I wanted to buy and then just thought in my head, well, I'll just figure out how to allocate the rest. And I think everything was paid up. I think my car insurance, my car note, I don't even know if those things were paid up, to be honest. To be honest, I don't even know. I think my rent might have been paid up, but the difference between this year and last year is that this year, and on this budget, and I didn't even use like the $542 that I felt like I had a surplus of. I didn't even use that. I didn't use my emergency fund. I haven't yet gotten my spring, so I still have like 2 checks coming, summer school and spring activities. I didn't factor that in. What I used was, and let me tell you what I bought first. I bought a top on sale. It's like a yellow top. I bought a dress. The top was on clearance. The dress was on clearance. I bought 2 pair of pants that were on clearance, and I bought 2 pair of jeans that were at full price. And then these shoes were both on sale. Both shoes were on sale. So altogether, I spent about $167. But the money I used, and this is no excuse, it was wrong. It was wrong decisions, wrong choices. 2 pair of pants, I'm going to take them back because they're too big. I need to get a size down. But I still might even, I don't know. I might get 2 different pair of pants. Sorry, you guys. I had to get my stuff together real quick. And it is so nice out today. It didn't feel like this over band camp. Band camp was hot and muggy and ridiculous. But yeah, I have 2 pair of pants that I have. They're 2 pair of wide leg pants. I like having like basics or staples in my closet, like hold on, let me get my stuff. Like I like having like a black pair of pants and a brown pair, like or a khaki or something like that. You know, I like having jeans without holes. I have a couple pair of ripped jeans, but I can't wear those to work, so I got some with like without like distressed jeans or whatever. Let me put you. I couldn't do that without letting it go off, but I know, it's just excuses. I know, it's just excuses. But on the bright side, I got my favorite lip balm. If you guys want to be happy with me about that. Where are my keys? Oh. But, yeah, so 2 pair of pants I'm going to take back, and I'm going to either get a smaller size or... Okay. I don't know what I was saying. I think I was talking about the pants. So, I got 2 pair of wide leg pants, a brown pair and a black pair. And then those are too big, so I'm going to take those back and either exchange sizes or I'm going to get something different. Like 2 other pair of pants. And so I did not use money that I don't know where it's from. I used the money that I had allocated. I had $200 that I had allocated to pay off some of the things on my credit report, like the Fitness Premier, which was 178, or the Northwestern Medicine, which was 100. And since I can't figure out those things, like where they are, nobody's contacting me about it, I got a comment from one of my viewers that said, be careful of like poking the bear, like be careful about contacting them, because if they've like written it off or whatever, they could be like, oh, now you're willing to pay, okay, we'll pull it up again. But it's like, if they're not thinking about it, like, why am I thinking about it so much? And not that I'm unwilling, but if they contact me, I'll certainly pay. But as of right now, it's not on anybody's radar, so I have it. Would Dave Ramsey agree? Probably not. So we're not gonna tell him. How about that? How about y'all don't go running over to Dave Ramsey and telling him what I'm doing? How about that? So I did do that. Do I feel good about it? No. But to be fair, I don't think I ever felt good about purchasing or spending for myself, to be honest. Like, ever. Because there was always debt. There was always like, why am I buying this if, you know, I haven't paid that? And who cares? Who's even looking at me? So why does it even matter what I'm wearing? Right? I mean, but I need clothes that fit. I have not been in the best shape the last few months, so, and it's just because I haven't been working out or running, which is typically what I do. So I started back working out this week. I worked out 4 days in a row. Oh, guys, and you know what else? My computer, my laptop is on hospice care. Last night, I could not get it to charge to save my life. It wouldn't, like, it would like connect to the battery and disconnect, and it like just kept doing it. So it just kept making like this dinging sound. It just kept doing it the entire time. So I finally just shut it, put it to the side, left it plugged in. When I opened it this morning, it was at 1%. So then I just left it plugged in, whatever, and then before I left, I checked it again, and it was at 36%. But it's almost like plugging it in drains the battery, and I don't know what, I mean, it's old. It's been saying battery needs to be serviced for, I feel like, a couple years now. Did I do anything about it? Of course not. But it is on its last leg. I do need an at-home laptop. So I need a laptop to use for work and home. And I am okay with buying an HP. I don't have to have a Mac. You know, I don't have to have a Mac. The Mac that I had was gifted to me. Like the one I have right now was gifted to me. I didn't pay for it. So unless I can purchase, so my goal is $500 for a laptop, and I'm just gonna have to take it out of my summer school pay, or my summer activities check, I mean spring activities check at this point. Oh, and I worked this week 3 days for band camp, 3 days for 3 hours, so that was like $200 and something. I think it was $222. And then I have some football camp coming up next month, so the cost will be covered. But I do need one. It's not an emergency. I'm not going to pull from my emergency fund or anything like that. But I do have money coming in that could cover the cost of that. But these are things that I feel like aren't always addressed. I feel like in the Dave Ramsey plan, I feel like there are certain things that are an emergency. Like if your car breaks down, like, and you don't have a second car and you need your car for work, that's an emergency. But like things like electronics, I don't think he considers that an emergency. And like I said, don't be going over to his page trying to tell him what I'm doing. Because I don't need him calling me talking about, that's stupid. Okay? We don't need all that. But I do feel like, I don't feel like it gets addressed. Maybe I need to reread it, or maybe you guys know. I know I have a couple followers who've done the Dave Ramsey plan. So if you guys are subscribers, if you guys know, but like when things come up, like little things that I don't think he considers an emergency, like, and I know he said save up for it. He said save up for it. That's what he did. He said save up for it. So technically, I do have money coming in that could cover the cost of a laptop. And I'm trying to stay between $500 and $600. So if I can find a Mac that's a newer model than the one I have, but not the latest model. Like, I don't need the most recent thing, but I do need something newer than what I have. Then I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but I'm still waiting to get my taxes done. That'll be July 10th. I already know where that money is coming from to pay for that, and then I'll probably have to do a payment plan for taxes, just generally speaking. And then what else did I have to pay for? I don't know. That was it, but that's where the money came from. I had $200 allocated to pay off some things on collections, and I used it to purchase clothing. I still have my $112 Amazon cart that I need to purchase before the start of the school year, and I'm going to take that either out of my spring activities check or my summer school check. That's where we are this week, y'all. That's where we are. Like, I mean, I guess I couldn't ride a high forever. Things were going to come up. Decisions were going to be made, albeit poor decisions. But I don't shop, like, I mean, there's no excuse, but I don't shop reckless. I'm not like a, I don't go to Ulta for my makeup. I go to CVS. I do, you know, drugstore makeup like Walmart or CVS and stuff like that. I don't go to Ulta. I like usually shop for clothing. I shop at like Target or Meijer. Target, Meijer, Walmart, you know, things like that. I'm not a huge shopper. I just like things that are cute, comfortable, and things that I can have for a long time. Like, I don't like to get caught up in trends, because then I feel like next year I can't wear the same thing again, you know. So I like to buy like things that I can layer, of course, because then you can change the look of it by layering. So that's where I am, y'all. That's where I am. I will show you guys what I bought if you want. The ladies might be interested, but it's boring. It's just things that's versatile, things I can wear to work, to church. Like, I can like dress it up for church. I can dress it down for work. I can dress in the middle for a date, if anybody ever asks me out, y'all. But that's where we are. So I am interested in your opinions on the matter. But I do know where all the money is coming from, which is very different than what has happened in years past. So that could be a plus. That could be a plus. But anyhow, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna listen to some Ramit on the way to work this morning, and I will try to check back in with you guys later. Hey guys, I'm just taking a little bit of duty-free time since we have the kids are with the therapy dogs, and I'm allergic, so I can't go over there. And then our other two kids who can't go to therapy dogs because I think they're allergic too, or at least their parents said they couldn't. So they are in speech therapy. So I decided to just check in with you guys now. But I took my laptop over to the to our tech guy, so I just tell them what was going on with it. He was like, yeah. He was like, if you're gonna get like a refurbished Mac, to like get it from the Apple store. So I might. I'm not too far from an Apple store, so I might do that. I might do that. And then he said like my Mac, like once I get all my stuff off of it, like donate it to the co-op and they reuse those. So I was like, oh yeah, I can donate it to the co-op. So I'll do that. And then what else was I gonna say? So yeah, I think I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and get me a laptop today because I'm gonna need one. And I can't like bank on this one charging. It was just by happenstance that it like charged, um, this morning because I left it plugged in all night. I left it plugged in all night, and it was only like a 1% charge when I woke up this morning. So I think I'm gonna get this kind of laptop. The teacher in this class, she has a HP, but it is like huge, child. It is huge. It is huge. I think it's like this one got to be like a 15-inch or a 16-inch. And then she has like a Chromebook. This is actually, what is this? A ThinkPad. Is a ThinkPad and a Chromebook the same thing? But this is what she got. Like, this is what like the school issues, but I don't want nothing school issue because they can they can like get on your computer, you know what I'm saying, and like see what you're doing and stuff, so they can like track what the kids are doing and stuff. And then a lot of things are like, I think the network blocks things. So like if you're at the school, there's certain websites you can't go on. So I don't need one of them. And they don't do like, they're not good. You know, they're just really for typing and spreadsheets and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all. I just want to come back and tell you guys that because I do think I'm gonna just go ahead and buy a thing. But only make sure the kids aren't coming back. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and buy a laptop today. I'm just bite the bullet. I did not get a paycheck from what you call it, my spring activity show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna email the girl that I worked with. She actually works in the office at the high school. I'm gonna ask her if she got hers yet. So I'm gonna see what's going on. But otherwise, I just want to check in with you guys at some point during today, and I'll probably come back on, I don't know, if I buy a laptop, I'll show it to you guys once I get it. And sorry, that window is like making it dark, but I'll show it to you guys when I get it. I'm shaking my head because it might be a stupid purchase, but I feel like I also need one. Like I can't not have one. Like I need it for work and for home. And yes, I could have a school issued laptop once the school year starts, but I wouldn't do anything personal on it, like my personal banking or anything like that. And so, you know, the things that I need, I can't like save things on there that are mine personally, or at least I wouldn't. And so, but anyhow, I'll come back on. This week is just, I don't know, full of unexpected things. So thank God for some structure, which is summer school. And tomorrow we have like a movie day and a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog lunch tomorrow. So I'll probably just bring my own lunch. I don't do hot dogs. I do, ain't nothing wrong with hot dogs, but I don't really eat meat that much. And this turkey, I bought some honey roasted turkey, and it's really good. So I'll just bring my own lunch tomorrow. But anyhow, I'll either check back in with you guys when I get to the Best Buy store or the Apple store. I don't know. Best Buy, if I go to Best Buy, I'm going to buy HP. If I go to the Apple store, I'm going to try to get a refurbished Mac. We'll see where I end.
It's really bad. I'm about to do the same thing. I need a picture. I can't touch you, but I can take a picture. Hello, cutie. Hi. Don't look at me.
I took the plunge. So I got a laptop. I needed it. Like once it died today at work, I couldn't get it to charge anymore. Because I think I finally got it up to 37% this morning. Like by the time I left the house this morning, but I needed to do it. I feel nauseous. I have not made a purchase this big in many years, because I told you my last laptop was a gift, and the laptop before that was, I think I probably spent like $350 on it. I have 14 days to return it if I'm having buyer's remorse, but it's an HP Envy, and it was originally, it was like $849. They were selling it for $549, which was in the budget that I had given myself, and then with taxes it was like $606. Let me see. So it's about the same size, I think. I don't know. I can go get it, but HP. I mean, good thing is that all the keys are going to work. All the keys are going to work. My Mac, all the keys didn't work. I had to like use shortcuts to like backspace and delete and stuff like that. But this is what it looks like. HP Envy. I've had an HP before I got my Mac. I had an HP and I was happy with it. I mean, but it died. It died. And so in this box, it comes in this box. I just went to Best Buy. And then, what else is in here? These are like instructions, setup instructions, information about technical support. Let me see. And then a charger, of course. Is that the charger? I don't know what that is. This is the charger. Oh, it's like a battery pack, I think. Like a battery pack and a charger, but if I look at the instructions, it should tell me. So that's great. I have a battery pack. So that's all that's in there. It just came like this. So that's all. But at least I'll have a working laptop for a while now. It's been tough trying to keep a charge. The charge, it was like, even when it was charged, the battery would like run out really quickly. And then, what else? I should be happier about this purchase. I should be happier about it. I just feel like it wasn't planned. And I think that's how, but like, and this is what would get me off budget before, like, it's because I had so many unplanned things come up. But the difference between now and then is that I know where the money is coming from. So and I contacted the school, the high school, about my spring activities check, and they're sending it out tomorrow. Because I guess it has to be after the board meeting, and so maybe my date about the board meeting was, they send it out on certain days. So I talked to a girl in the office that I work with. Me and her worked together during softball, and so she was like, yeah, they send out certain things on certain days. So like they pay bills or like, do invoices, and they just do things on different days. So spring activities is scheduled, I believe she said tomorrow, to go out. So hopefully I get it early next week. So yeah, so it should be covered. So I might have to start my car fund with just a little less. So I'm not really like, I didn't take away from a major, like expense, like rent or anything to do it. So I should feel good about it. I should feel good about it, because I knew I needed to replace it. The screen was going out. Like part of the screen was like, it like had these lines in it, like it was going out, and then, like I said, I could pull something up on the screen, and if I left it there, it would like burn into the background. So we're going to be happy with our purchase. We're going to be happy about it. So let me know if you guys think this was frivolous, or if it was necessary. Like I said, it wasn't an emergency, so I did not use my emergency fund. So, all right. I'll probably see you guys again tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. I told him everything I was going to be doing on it, so he said this is perfect for what I told him I was going to be doing, because there were less expensive ones, but there were also way more expensive ones. So he was like, yeah, if that's what you want to do, this is good. He was like, the memory is conducive to like if you have like different browsers open or like different things up that you're trying to do things, or multitasking, you're trying to do different things at the same time. We're going to be happy and accepting of our purchase because it was necessary. I will see. Hey friends, good morning. Running a little late today, so I couldn't chat with y'all while I was making my coffee, but it's Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. I'm super hungry. I think I'm gonna stop and get me an egg and cheese muffin from McDonald's once I get closer to the school, so I have something to eat with the kids. I did not buy me some muffins yet because that's like perfect. I don't know if McDonald's got muffins or not, but I think I'm gonna do an egg and cheese muffin. And we have made it, y'all. We made it to the end of summer school, but I must say, I slept on my purchases. Okay, I've slept on my purchases, so I think I'm gonna just ride with it. I'm gonna just accept that I've spent money and just move forward from here. I did not blow the bank. I know y'all probably like, girl, get over it. It is not that big a deal. But I feel like, I don't know if you've ever felt like you've had broken promises to yourself, because that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like I had this dedication and commitment to doing things a certain way, and then, you know, it didn't work out that way. But I didn't break the bank. I know where the money is coming from. Like, I'm not sitting around like, oh, it'll figure itself out later. I definitely know where the money is coming from. My summer school check, I had some thoughts about what I was going to allocate it to, but I didn't have any like firm, like a firm rule about how I was going to use that money. The only thing that was for sure was, I was going to start paying my taxes, because I will have gotten my taxes done by then, because I think we get paid on the 15th of July. So we get paid for summer school on the 15th of July. And so my plan for sure was to put $600 in a car fund, 600 of that. And that should leave me, I don't even know how much. I can't even. But I got to submit my timesheet today. But yeah, and so like I'm gonna put 600 in a car fund, and then the rest can start going towards taxes. Yeah, but we're just here. This is where we are. This is just where I'm moving forward from. I'm not gonna, you know, keep thinking about it, obsess about it. This is where we are. And so here we are. So anyhow, I'm going to get me a breakfast sandwich, I think, from McDonald's. I'm just going to use my grocery money. So this grocery money I have right now should last me until, what's today? This will be like the end of June, until like the 15th. So I have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47. Yeah. So we're good. I got food in the house for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna use this $5, $6, $7 to get me like a breakfast sandwich, maybe a hash brown. I don't know. That's where we are. I worked out this morning. I feel like I'm trying to get all areas of my life on track. You know what I mean? I want all the areas to be on track so that, yeah, I want all areas of my life to be on track. So like spiritually, physically, financially, mentally, like, you know, I just want all areas to like just be working together. And so I know I got to start, like I started with my finance, well, spirituality, I think that's just a daily thing, you know. But like I started getting my finances in order. But I guess spiritually, it's like being committed to doing my devotion every morning, which I did today. So I'm starting to do one in the morning and then one at night before I go to bed, or like while I'm falling asleep, because I listen to it on the Bible app. It's like it's a devotion, and then they have passages of scripture that's related to it. And it's the Read the Bible in 1 Year with Nikki Gumbel, if you're interested. So I didn't start in January. I just started recently. Well, I had started and I was up to day 265, and then like my thing crashed. So I just started over. I probably needed to start over anyway, because I was like missing so many days in between. And I feel like it just works better. Like I feel like I'm more built up in my faith if I just if I'm doing it consistently, you know, instead of like skipping days. So that is something like, so me, like, again, I have to have like a plan to, like, you know, every day I'm going to do A, B, and C. And that's how I feel like I'm being, what is it, productive. I feel like I'm being productive if I can like tick the boxes of certain things every day. And so I worked out, I did my devotional this morning. I worked out this morning. I recorded today. What else? I'm gonna work. I gotta submit my time, you know, just do the responsibilities of the day. But like things like that I fall behind on, it's like laundry, like just I can wash it. I don't mind washing it and stuff like that, but it's the folding it and the putting away. I need to develop that habit, and like just a cleaning schedule, like things like that, you know. So anyhow, I'm gonna get going because I'm actually late. Y'all trying to talk to y'all in the morning, talking me through a crisis. All right. See. Hey, friends. Today is Monday, y'all. I just came on today to just wrap this up. There's a whole box of something. Is it ours? Yeah. It's my brother. My brother gets factor meals. He likes those. So, I'm just coming to close out this video. I'm on my way to the grocery store. I did not get a video out this weekend. I was like sidelined with a migraine the entire weekend. So I didn't get anything out this weekend. I didn't get like anything on Saturday or Sunday. I was just, it was a lot. But yeah, I'm getting grays up here, y'all. Child. But I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm super hungry, but I need a few items for this week. So maybe you'll see it in the next vlog, the items that I get this week, or I might do just a separate like grocery haul or grocery budget and what I eat during the week type of video. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching, and I'll just have to see you guys in the next